Hello, everyone. I'm known fact your host, and this is Retro Showcase, the show where we go through and sample games from retro consoles in chronological order. We've been working through the North American NES catalog. Specifically, we've been going through 1990, which is the largest release year for the NES. We are now in part 4 of that, and we're basically in the dog days of summer here. We're going from July through September, July through September for the most part. We're going to go through 30 games today, like usual. Some of the things we're going to see today include some licensed games like Mad Max, Dick Tracy, and some Bugs Bunny games, Back to the Future Part 2 and 3. We're going to have some stinkers in today's show. We also have a couple games that could be good. We have Dragon Quest II. That'll be interesting. Gauntlet II. I thought I saw a Wizardry game in here. It's going to be a bit of a weird episode, but who knows? We might have some good shit here. The only way to find out is to jump in and try the games out, right? All right, so where were we? The first game, as it often is for some reason on this show, the first game of the day is a baseball game. This is an SNK baseball game called Little League Baseball Championship Series. I wonder how many baseball... There's probably more baseball games than anything else on the NES, huh? That's probably the most common game, like, format on the NES. You would have thought it would be platformers or something, but no, I'm pretty sure there's more baseball games. Little League Baseball. Here we go. And everybody place your bets on if the first ROM of the day crashes RetroArch. Nope, we're good. There we go. Opening cutscene. Look at them go. Those baseball players. Oh, the Little League Pledge. Is that even a thing? Alright. As usual, we are just going to play defaults the entire setup. I'm trying to hit New York. Oh, I have to hit 2 teams. Oh, do I have to set up a... I understand. It's a series of games. Alright, Illinois versus Spain. Little League, huh? Someone... Wait, you're telling me, because nobody grabbed the bat to go first, the entire league shut down. What the hell just happened? That... okay. Now I'm watching CPUs. What's going on here, man? Right off the bat, we're having these kind of weird issues? Alright. Restart this. Championship Series. Start a new series. New York. End. Why are they computer players? Why are they computer players? Why is the default not a player playing? Exhibition mode. 1 player. New York, California. Go. Alright, New York's home. We're good. Alright, let's see it. It's nicer looking. The sprites are bigger. Did a lot of stuff. Why are they not defaulting to the... Okay. My guy's shouting because he's like, what the fuck was that just then? Instead of having the split steel view, they just have a bunch of panels. What a hit, kid. Where's my pitcher? Get the fuck over there. I was really trying to nail that kid. The ball there. I don't feel like the fielding is as good. The ball, instead of the ball getting like magnet tossed to the correct position, it just kind of gets flung. Yeah, I don't think the pitching and field side of this is very good, actually. I'm always controlling the pitcher, never anyone else. I'm gonna do a little spreadsheet research here to figure out just how many fucking baseball games are on this console. I'm getting really sick of them, I'll be honest. Because not only are they the same game every time, they're also the longest one to evaluate, because you have to, depending on the CPU, who knows when you're gonna get a chance to play both positions. That's gotta be 3 outs. There we go. Alright. If you hold the button, you're just in the same position. Cool. I don't need to see more. No one's watching this to watch the baseball games get played. Alright, next up we have Mad Max by Grey Matter East Ridge Technology. And the publisher is Mindscape, so the odds are low that it is good. Mindscape is one of the bad publishers, it seems like. Mad Max. Ooh, look at that. To understand, you must go back to when the world was powered by the black fuel. For reasons long forgotten, 2 mighty tribes went to war and touched off a blaze which engulfed them all. Without fuel, they were nothing. Man began to feed on man. The gangs took over the highways, ready to wage war for a tank of gas. In this maelstrom of decay, ordinary men were smashed, men like Max. A man who wandered into the wasteland, and it was there, in that blighted place, that he learned to live again. Begin Road War 1. Sure. It's a... okay. Oh my gosh. I have a gun. I have dynamite. My fuel is empty, though. Something you want? Fuel. 1 gallon, please. Consider it done. So what, I'm just wandering around killing people? Ah, it's a tire base. I blew it up. Am I doing more damage to it, or is that the most I can do? Can I get out of the car? I don't have any dynamite left. There's a limit to how much dynamite I had. So I guess I'm just driving around with no music. So I run into something, and then what? I go spend money I don't have. Wow, I'm getting a weird flash. Hey, Partial. I'm getting a weird flash into somebody who actually, like, legitimately tried to play this game. And that it's complete nonsense. I don't know where. I don't know when. I'm remembering just looking at this background in this car and how someone going on and on about how actual nonsense this game might be. I need some goods. I need some dynamite. You can't afford it. What can we do with no money? Once you have no money, what is your option? What happens when I run out of fuel? Game over? God, that noise is annoying. She ran out of fuel. Oh boy. Well, you have to use a dynamite stick to get past that. And then... I ignore the vehicles because they're wasted dynamite sticks. I don't even have a counter for my dynamite. This is what I think of when I think of Mad Max, to be honest. This is exactly what I think of. Let me get rid of one of these annoying dudes. Is that just a pit? Can I jump? How do you jump? That guy jumped. Do you have to go fast? Yeah. Well. This sure ain't doing much for me. Okay, cool. That's another Mindscape published game. That's licensed and shit. Who would have thought? Oh, you know, guys, I'm just gonna have to give you a warning. There's a lot of LJN in today's episode too. A lot of licensed games and Mindscape and LJN in today's episode. These guys are pumping shit out without a thought. Pictionary Software Creations, LJN published. Can LJN fuck up Pictionary? That's actually a good question. Like, that's like an actual challenge, right? A super basic game that already exists. Like, can they fuck that up? Let's find out. Pictionary, the game of video quick draw. Regular game. Select number of teams. Press start when ready. Huh? What am I doing? I'm picking up boxes. This is how Pictionary works, right? This is how you draw pictures, right? This is actually just... I'm legitimately impressed. I'm legitimately impressed they found a way to fuck up Pictionary. What am I doing? You want me to write what this is? It's a church. Oh, but don't worry. It keeps rolling past the letter you're holding down so you can miss it on accident. Just like when you're trying to say a word in real life. You're on your way now. Oh, finally some music. There we go. We added guns to Pictionary. Motherfucker, when Pictionary don't got guns and a ball. It's a car. It's not a car? It's not the three-letter word car? I got 3 letters to work with. Not even a guess. I'm playing against myself right now, too. Like, they let me do a game where I'm playing against myself. They didn't even make a CPU player for player 1. Crazy. Crazy. You couldn't put less effort in if you tried, man. Snake, Rattle, and Roll by Rare. Probably another board game. Snake. What am I? LMNOP. Snake. Snakes. Not Snake's Revenge. Snake Rattle and Roll. Is this? I don't know. Is this some weird 90s? Nintendo presents Snake Rattle and Roll. Okay. Let's see it. Look at that effect. Oh, okay. Maybe it's an old arcade port? It looks like the kind of game that'd be an arcade game. Oh, I can go in the water. Ah, it's a boot. Oh, I thought that was a power-up because it was the same color as me. What were they thinking? Exactly. I don't know why I said it like Ren, but yeah. Do I go in the mouse hole? Is that my job? Nope. Am I supposed to turn the temperature up? Oh, I have a tongue. I can attack. Strange game. I don't know if it's bad or good. It's just strange. What, did Dan Schneider come up with this one? Alright. Am I supposed to eat shit and get really long? And then turn at the points at the mouse hole, maybe? Something like that? Like now I turn in points? Nope. Oh, I had to get up to a certain weight. Okay. Fantastic. Rattle and roll. Okay, so I guess if it was two-player, you'd have the other snake. Do I have a turbo? Can I turbo the tongue? I cannot. It does not like it when I try to do that. My tongue's really short at first. Oh, it's a tongue power-up. There we go. There we go. Ah! Fighting the waterfall. Shit. I mean, I was just trying to jump to the other side. It's not liking it. That's true. It's true, I did just do it off instinct. What has Roll got going for it? Damn. Weird! In flowing water, you cannot jump. Hey, look. They want me to look. There's the, boot again, or whatever the hell that's supposed to be. I can't get to that side. There we go. Ah! I don't know what I'm supposed to do if I can't make the jump. I think I'm good. Alright, it's okay. The next game is Solstice by Software Creations. Published by 3 different people, passing the baton, depending on the region. I don't know if that's a good sign or bad. Like, everybody wants it, or nobody wants to be associated. One or the other. Solstice. Sounds like something that would be like a vertical shooter, if I had to guess. No, you know what? Solstice sounds almost like a horizontal shooter title. I don't know why. It just does. It probably has nothing to do with being a shooter, but there's so many in this year that it's hard to... Oh, it might be an adventure game, if that's the subtitle. You motherfucking wizard! Shadow Wizard Money Gang. Yeah, we're casting spells. Okay. Isometric. I'm a wizard. I have a jump button. The other button doesn't seem to do anything yet. There's goblins. There's fake panels, I guess. There's a thing. For now, I don't have any. I have attained the cube. I didn't. I need to go back in. I'm going to use the cube to acquire custard. No. I can't, like, get in an angle to actually push it towards the custard. I've gotten the key. I got a magic key. Wait, maybe I can pick up that cube. I don't think I tried. I cannot pick up that cube. Maybe if I just jump on it from where it starts, I can make the jump. No. Like, I literally can't get on the side of it to push it. Well, at least I can find out what the custard does. It's just a platform. I guess this is just mostly a puzzle platformer. Is this bouncy? It's not. I picked it up. What? Oh, I can deploy it. It's still not enough. Okay. Very strange game. Also, I'm just stuck in the room now. Without understanding the... Sometimes I can pick them up and sometimes I can't. Slimes. Oh, you have to move fast, huh? You have to be like, boom, boom. Yeah. But it's so isometric that I can't even understand what I'm looking at. I don't understand why sometimes I can pick it up and sometimes I can't. I guess I have to be on top of it. Yeah, okay. I got a credit. Did it say TM? Did that say TM on the graphic? Boots. Hey, those look like an actual thing. So what do I do? Make a platform underneath myself? Yeah. But it didn't work. It did not work. Maybe I put a platform on the monster's head, since he isn't affected by the spikes. Nope. It's a treadmill up there too, that'll fuck me. Maybe I can jump while it's underneath me? Like this? Nope. I mean, I'm trying a lot of lateral thinking here. It's kind of annoying that none of it works. I think I'm good. Next up we have another Wizardry game. Wizardry, Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord. I couldn't tell you which number Wizardry game that is, if it is one. But we will take a look. It's been a couple years since the last Wizardry game on the NES. I would imagine this one would look a little nicer. It isn't Wizardry 2. It's a spinoff. Huh. Unless only in Japan where they're being numbered. Maybe that's the case. Knight of Diamonds. Wait a minute. If Knight of Diamonds is Wizardry 3, and that's the first one we played, this one's older. That's why they didn't number them. They released the older game later. Ugh. Unless they numbered them wrong in Japan. Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord. Alright, let's go to Gilgamesh's Tavern. We're going to add some people. We'll add a fighter. A cleric. A thief. A mage. Do I get a party of 6? Sure. Okay. We don't... Fighter. I need you to buy a weapon of some sort. I don't have any gold. I hope you guys came with shit. Training grounds. Create. What am I creating? Wizardry is cool, but it's definitely a manual game. You know what I mean? You don't go in this. You really don't go into this blind. Castle. Wait a minute. There's no... The maze option doesn't do anything. The training ground just lets me change. This is all just... Is this like an add-on? This doesn't make any sense. No, it would not be something like that. Castle? None of my options do anything. Where am I? Oh my god. Okay, I've got a party. Let's leave. Can't go to the temple. We don't need to go to the trading post. Edge of town. Go to the maze. Enter proving grounds of the Mad Overlord. Equipped. Alright, leave. Stairs up, take them? Yes. You're fucking with me, man. What are we doing here? I don't take the stairs. Because the stairs immediately make you leave. Can we take a small interlude to talk about something? When I say I'm not impressed with these first-person dungeon crawlers, I need to show you why. I need to show you what I have in mind when I think about this stuff. I'm just gonna go off mark here. Let's go 3 years into the past. And look what's on the Master System. Like, I know Wizardry is known as a well-loved series, but the fact that it's coming out like this in 1990 on the NES, and then you can just look over to the left, and you can see this stuff. I'm even going to skip the cutscenes and stuff. Like, these are contemporary consoles, right? Forget the fact that there's an actual story that's moving at a normal pace. But let's just, like... I'm trying to find a... I know there's a dungeon in the town somewhere around here. Like, it's not impossible to... Maybe here. Yeah, this is the kind of shit that's on the same kind of consoles. Like, this is why this shit doesn't impress... This is why the shit I'm seeing in Wizardry here doesn't impress me. This is 3 years later, Wizardry's showing what it's got. Forget the Fantasy Star is like one of the best games on this console. It doesn't matter. Wizardry had just as much potential to be its best game on its console. It just didn't have the stuff for it. Okay. Let's move on. Barker Bill's Trick Shooting. This is Nintendo R&D Division 1 Nintendo. This is Division 1 of Nintendo. Barker Bill's Trick Shooting. This is probably a light gun game. They have D1 making light gun games, huh? I don't know how their division system works at Nintendo in this era, but it's weird that such a no-name sounding game is a D1 game. It's on the Sega Master System, which is Sega's 8-bit console. It was also in North America, it just didn't sell as well. Barker Bill. Hello, Barker Bill. Alright. Bunny Girls. 1989. Pull the trigger. Ready? Is this like a pseudo Duck Hunt sequel? Just cuter? I mean... Look at these bunnies having a good day. Interestingly, you can't shoot unless you're on target. Like, it limits the shooting. I know that Phantasy Star comparison isn't fair, because Phantasy Star is like the best 8-bit RPG. But, you know, you could buy the best instead of the rest. It's perfectly within your range of options. It's not like it wasn't on store shelves. Or that you didn't buy it 3 years ago, and you're like, yeah. All the enemies in Phantasy Star's battles are animated, too. Nobody gives enough credit to that series. Nobody gives enough credit to that series. Hello, Lizzie, how are you? Yeah, I don't have a lot of stuff like that set up, to be honest. I can't even get my alerts to work half the time. I probably should work on setting that kind of stuff up. I'm doing good. All right, let's reset this and see what other. I thought this would like end, but it just kept going. So, what else we got here? This really is just Duck Hunt 2, because it's Nintendo R&D 1, right? Oh yeah, I multi-streamed to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time, so there's certain things that are a bit different. Yeah, look, it even has flying saucers. This is just Duck Hunt 2, but with a different name. Wait a minute, hold on. Whoa, hold on. Hold on, I definitely hit flying saucers there, right? hold on a second. Hold on. What am I doing wrong here? It wants to just keep playing the same game. I must be doing... It must have some special configuration with the light gun that makes it do something different, because... no matter where I press, it just wants to go to the same spot. Oh my gosh. Well, I pretty much get the main idea there. It's just more Duck Hunt. It's basically just Duck Hunt with some different themes on it, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not as cool as like Freedom Force was. That was the Sunsoft one, which was basically just Lethal Enforcers before Lethal Enforcers. The next one is the Dick Tracy game. This one's made by Real Time Associates. The publisher is Bandai. Okay. I feel like maybe we saw this before, or maybe there was another Dick Tracy game. Let's see. If I go over to where it is, let's see if it actually says more than one game. DI. Oh my gosh. No, there's only one. We played something that was super similar to Dick Tracy though, didn't we? Because he had like a Tommy gun, right? And he had a partner. What was that game then? Yeah, Lizzie, you have a good one too. Thanks for coming in. Unless I loaded this game up for a different reason. Alright, Dick Tracy. That's the most yellow I've ever seen an NES game ever. You and your boys are through with this town, big boy. I'm shutting you down. Oh, that's Dick Tracy talking. You got nothing on me, Tracy, and you know it. Yeah, Tracy, so why not try to get nothing on me? Okay, Tracy, you got the assignment. Just remember, don't shoot at unarmed thugs and follow the clues. The bogus bucks. Fake $20 bills used near Steve the Tramp's flophouse. Hit the street. Notepad. What's my notepad say? Mugshots. Name, Rodent. Weaselly Henchman. Last seen, first and D basement. Flat Top. Contract Killer. Steve the Tramp. Brawling Bum. Breathless Mahoney. Sultry Songstress. Shoulders. Left-handed Goon. Numbers. Calculating Bookie. Let's hit the streets. Oh. I just used the D-pad to move. But it's weird. I have to use the traffic laws. Oh my god, it just forces me to follow traffic laws. Oh my gosh. This is the most awkward controlling. Well, you thought LA Noire was strict. How do I get out? There's gotta be a way to get out at the locations, right? I'm sure Flat Top had every reason in the world to want to kill people. For money. If I had a head like that, I'd probably be the same way. Okay, there's a dude on the roof. There's a Excuse me. I'm being shot at. How do I get out of the car? That's how. Select. I'm not close enough. This is so awkward, it's crazy. I have to round the corner. Fine, we'll go in here. This is so much like the Roger Rabbit game. That's what it is. It's that it's really similar to the Roger Rabbit game. The only difference is I can't charge a punch. Look, it's Dick Mullen. There's a clue! Thank God the clue has been highlighted. Shoes with green ink for soles being fixed for numbers. Nope, nope, nope. Ah. That is how Dick Tracy stories go. That's how they go. They all go that way. He dies in every other one of them. That's why they're called The Death of Dick Tracy, and then there's like 60 other books afterwards. Narc. Narc. Is it written Narc? Or what? Okay. Is it a... got periods in it, or is it written normally? There we go. Damn. Just say no. This is made by Rare. Fuck yeah. I get to... Fuck yeah. Every junkie in town has a gun and I have the right to respond. Ah, shit. Someone literally just handed the homeless guns. What a fucking game concept. This is that guy that was going around handing machetes to all the homeless people along with like 40s. I'm going inside. I don't have a jump button, I only have a duck button. And it doesn't get me below the shots, so I don't think it's very useful. Am I getting money? Or are these packets of drugs? Now this is the rare games I was thinking of. Banjo-Kazooie and this guy in the same kart racing game. Let's get them. Let's get them together. And Alex Trebek from all the Jeopardy games. I'm out of ammo? Or is it just being weird? I don't know why I have a rocket launcher that blows them apart occasionally. Oh, that dog is on drugs too. We gotta kill it too. I actually can't hit the dog. I don't have anything that shoots low. Oh, and the grenade launchers work on dogs. Oh, it's 3 letters. Well, we gotta give that another run. We gotta give this game its due. This is the first game I feel like Rare's been allowed to fucking make that isn't a board game in the last 2 years. Let's go. Wait, I jumped that time instead of ducking. Why do I shoot a rocket launcher sometimes and a gun the other times? It don't make no sense. Make it make sense. If I just tap the button, it fires a rocket. And I don't know why. I literally just do not know why. Do I have the bullets to do this? There's the ammo I needed. Maybe I just got unlucky with the ammo drops. There's a rocket. I don't know how to deal with the dogs. I literally have no clue how to deal with these dogs. I can't shoot low, so I'm just gonna go for the exit. Average day going through the Chaz in Seattle. Or Portland, or wherever the fuck that was. I need the safe card. I don't have the safe card. Alright. Alright. So that's the game Narc by Rare. What do we got next? Swords and Serpents by Interplay Productions, published by Acclaim. We got 3 different games published by Acclaim in a row here. Swords and Serpents. Swords and Serpents. Swords and Serpents. Look at that snake. Would you like to begin a new game? I would sure love to do that. Would you like to create your own party? I'm going to use an existing party. Thank you. Alright. Did I fall in a hole first thing? Oh no, it's a monster. Hey, look, it's animated. Neat. Nothing else is, but it is. I don't even know what my characters are or look like. Am I actually hitting them? Everyone has an AC of 2. That doesn't seem right for a balanced party. Another fight? Goddamn ghouls. Hooray, you received 10 pieces of gold and 24 experience points. Alex is awarded the shield for striking the fatal blow. How do I look at my characters? Iago. Knows these spells. Heal and Flash. Mask. Only a magician may know spells. Okay, you don't have to be so mean about it. So my lead character is a magician. That's different. Alright, I have 2 mages and 2 fighters, I guess. Adventure is your destiny. Hey, there's actually like an actual map. That's actually really nice. No need for paper map. They actually give you a map. It's basically an auto battler, it seems like. Welcome to Destiny. Yeah, like it's so much more useful. Like, your destiny is to slay the dragon. You must collect the 7 ruby treasures. Alright, this game vacillates between feeling low and high production. Well, maybe not high production, but there's certainly some juice to it, right? The fact that the combat feels kind of nothing is, you know. Like, it's not like I'm selecting spells or anything. They're just doing them. I guess I did just do a spell. But I had to, like, interrupt the combat flow. I couldn't just, like... Okay, maybe I was just mashing through it too much. Either way. All I'm saying is, it's a dungeon crawler that's got some basic quality of life features you just don't see in most of these on the NES. I mean, look at that spider. Look at him go. Show me flash fire. Yeah, there's no graphics for anything in combat besides the enemy. That's a very weird decision. It'd be easy to not even notice you're getting hurt or damaged. Counter rate's pretty high, too. Alright, that's that. So, Interplays and Acclaim have another game. This one is a licensed game. I have no idea what it's going to be like. Let's try out the Total Recall game. Another Arnold game. Recall Inc. promised you a vacation to Mars. What you got was a headache, memory loss, and thugs trying to beat you. Why are you being hunted? And who is hunting you now? Perhaps a trip to the angry red planet will provide you with answers. Oh boy. That guy, like, grabbed me and pulled me into a sewer or something. What is going on with the HUD at the top? You seeing that? Wait, I'm watching Total Recall in the theater. I just get the credits. You have lost a life. Prepare for another attempt. I'll be back. That's not how that works. Sounds like I need to just go into the alley. So cheap. Oh, you can go onto those. Except it doesn't take me into the upper level. Okay, fuck it. Fuck it. Get moving, get moving. I'm moving on. Got dragged into another alley. Is this their idea of a gameplay loop? Never seen this one brought up on anything. Now that I think about it. I don't remember an ABG episode on this fucking shit. But, this game fucking sucks. It's just... Okay, that's enough. Enough of this. And you know what? We're not even going to get any leeway here because we're going to Back to the Future Part 2 and 3, Beam Software, published by LJN. We're going straight into another one of these fucking things. Let's go. This one was one of the worst games. I played it for under a minute. That tells you how bad it fucking was. All right, what do we got? All right, in the year 2015, your arch enemy Biff stole the Doc's time-traveling car and a sports almanac. He then traveled to 1955 and gave the book to his younger self. By 1985, Biff, using the information in the sports almanac, became the most powerful and corrupt man on Earth. To protect the almanac, Biff scattered objects throughout space and time and locked them behind closed doors. As a result, the space-time continuum is falling apart. Your quest, Marty, is to travel through time and space, find and eventually return those objects to their correct locations. The almanac will then be destroyed and the future restored. You'll also need to find a remote controller, which will allow you to call the DeLorean. Now I'll go for it. Whoa, the controls, man. What is this garbage? What is this nonsensical bullshit? It's not even like the worst environments looking game, but I don't know. Something is just so off about everything here. Dastebork. What the fuck are we? Don't you remember all the Goombas and Turtles in Back to the Future? Of course, the Goombas were hamburgers. I like how this looks so much like Back to the Future. Especially the color scheme. I've never seen Back to the Future 3. So I can't tell you if this looks like it or not. Except that's a Wild West setting, so I'm gonna guess no. You know what? Marty... God, they give you that noise every time you die, too. Look how many lives we get. Oh, what am I doing? Am I throwing marbles? What am I even throwing? That man's dead now. Well, that's Back to the Future 2 and 3. A clear upgrade over Back to the Future 1. And still a 1 out of 5. Battle Tank by Imagineering is next. Oof. Save me. Save me. Battle tanks. Battle toads. There's a lot of battle toads, but not a lot of battle tanks. Why is that? Shouldn't battle tank separate word? Nope, one word. Unless it is separate words. There's battle tank Russian. I guess we're just gonna play a Russian version of this game because I don't have the ROMs for anything else somehow. Somehow. Magic Ink. Perfect. Perfect. I knew what kind of game this was gonna be anyway. I think these games are literally the worst games on the NES. Like, as a genre. Now, maybe not as individual games, but like, these fucking military vehicle simulation games are just not it, man. Not for the NES, they aren't. Maybe for something else they could be fun. I'm good. Oh my gosh, this is an epic run here. Because you know what the next one is? Fucking Bugs Bunny's Birthday Blowout. Oh my god, we are just getting... What a streak we've got going on here. What a streak. I wonder if this is going to look good by comparison. It's Bugs Bunny's 50th birthday. He has been invited to a huge party in his honor. Bugs received a party invitation. It reads, "Happy birthday, Bugs. As members of your fan club, it's our pleasure to request your presence as the honored guest at the spectacular Bugs Bunny birthday blowout." However, his fellow Looney Tunes pals are very unhappy about this party. Nobody has ever given parties in their honor. Why does Bugs Bunny get so much attention? Wile E. Coyote asks. He and the others are so mad. Well, if Coyote is using his full power level, then I don't stand a chance. If he's using, like, his crazy-ass string magic, I'm not gonna be able to do shit against him. Bugs' power, like, on the tier list, Bugs' power level is so far below Wile E. Coyote's. Though they try to prevent Bugs from reaching his own birthday party. Only Daffy is weaker than Bugs. Bugs must now make his way to the party, very cautiously, to avoid all those crazy characters. God forbid Elmer Fudd uses fucking necromancy. I'm talking about Tails Gets Trolled, in case someone's like, what the fuck are you been babbling about? Which is a very good comic to read. Very good. The fight scenes are really good in that comic. If you've here's what you do if you've never heard of that. You look up the first chapter of that comic, and then you go fast forward and look up the Wile E. Coyote fight. Just to have your mind blown. Wile E. Coyote fucking drawn like a goddamn JoJo. Hey, guess what? This game is not as bad as everything we just played. Like, this game doesn't force me to want to, like, take a shit on Bugs Bunny's head. But that's probably only by the context of having played everything we just played for the last, like, 15 minutes. Oh, man. Someone should make a Tails Gets Trolled game. That'd be pretty fucking cool. Something in the vein of, like, Charles Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden. I can see that being actually really good. It'd have to be free, where, obviously, because of all the licensed characters. Okay, how do I do this? Oh, do I use the enemies? No? Oh, I can break these. I see. Somewhere around here is something I need. I need, like, a goal. So that's a problem. I don't know where to go. Do I have to get all the carrots? Is that the goal? Ah, damn. Oh, I can get on top of enemies. Huh. Probably not a fire enemy. Oh! That's something interesting you can do. Okay. How do you spell the comic? It's just Tails, like Tails from Sonic the Hedgehog. Gets trolled. It's a good read. I catch up on it about once a year. And that feels pretty good. Ugh. It's pretty good. Good shit. Next we have Classic Concentration by Softy. Classic Confrontation. Classic Concentration. Clue, Classic Concentration. I mean, is this just the card game? Based on the television program. Okay. No clue about what this is. We'll try it. Licensed by Nintendo of America. We will try it. It can't be worse than the... I still can't start. I hit start. Thank you. Welcome to Classic Concentration. Would you like to enter a game via a game code? No. Will there be 1 or 2 players? 1. Player 1, press A to change contestant. It doesn't really matter. The computer is selecting a player. Start to begin. Alright. Sofa. Asian trip. Whoopee! Asia. Whoopee! Asia. No, I don't want to guess the puzzle. I don't even know how this game works. Motorcycle. Sofa. Wait, no. Damn it. China. Mink coat. Damn it. Mink coat's like 24. This game is weird. Alright, Donna. Damn it. Donna, your eyes are freaking out. TV. No, that's a... Motorcycle. Ring. No. Motorcycle. What am I even looking at behind this thing? I'm trying to figure out what this game actually, how this game is supposed to work. Other than the memory part. Why was there a guy playing a piano on the title screen? Shit. There we go. Whoopee! It's some kind of weird logic puzzle where you look at the pieces, but like... You need to see the whole damn thing to solve those kind of things. King Richard? Damn it, I need to get something right. King Richard. I don't know why it's King Richard, it just is. It's not King Richard, but I'm entering this answer anyway because I'm tired of having to... Because I've already went through the process of entering it. Oh, there's no penalty for guessing? If there's no penalty for guessing... Pipe, water, K-ing, pump K-ing, pumpkin, pork pie hat, pipe, piano. I don't know, man. Pumpkin something. Pumpkin patch, pumpkin patch. Pumpkin patch. This game's music is grating my ears. Pumpkin Patch. I win this round. Yeehaw. Yeehaw. I don't want to start the next round. I'm good. Oh, I mean, it was just a generic game show, but it was better than everything up to that point. All right, next is a Capcom developed and published game, which gives us some potential. Destiny of an Emperor is what it's called. Capcom, what are you working on here? Register. Which history book do you begin? 1? This is clearly ripped from a pop song, right? This song playing right now. Which history do you continue? Fast? Is this Liu Bei? Is this Romance of the Three Kingdoms? Yes, this is. It's Liu Bei, Guan Yu, and Zheng Fei. Although we were born on different days, we hope to die in the same hour of the same day of the same year. On our very souls, we pledge that this will be true. Liu Bei, listen. A group of rebels, known as the Yellow Scarves, is terrorizing the local people. You are the direct descendant of the Emperor of the Han. Debatable. It falls to you to bring justice back to the land. To the west is the castle of Tao Qian. I hear he's recruiting volunteer soldiers to subdue these insurrectionists. Tao Qian will need leaders for his volunteers. I made sure you had the best training. Now it's time to use what you know to bring civilization back to this land and carve out your place in history. Is this a Romance of the Three Kingdoms RPG? No, this is Capcom. Straight up, is this straight up a RPG? Because that's kind of cool. If so. Yeah, Zheng Fei's not smart. Yellow Scarves, someone was stuck. Dude, is this like a Shining Force style game? Am I gonna recruit a bunch of generals and stuff like that? And then it's gonna be a tactics game? Hello, I'm Zhang Shiping. I've heard of your aspiration. I am no warrior, but a simple merchant who's had some good fortune. If it will further your cause, I want to accept this small gift so you can buy weapons and prepare for battle. Are you Liu Bei? My name is Song Ren, and this is Song Yang. We'd be honored to enter your service, sure. We'll serve you faithfully. Dude, this is a Shining Force. Qi Zhaoping is never home. So I'm gonna look at shit. But let's see what the combat looks like, because this could be pretty cool. I wish I was like Liu Bei. Am I gonna get in random encounters? I don't have any tactics. Oh, you need a tactician to get tactics. This is cool. What's all out? Is that just everybody swings and you just auto battle it until it ends? Yeah. Cool. We conquered the bandit force. Got some experience in gold. I have no idea how much it takes to level up. Let's go to Tao Qian's. This is Zhushou Castle, home of Tao Qian. Welcome, you may stay here for 5 gold per room. We don't need that yet. Yeah, they must be. Because I bet the yellow turbans are gonna have magic attacks they're gonna call tactics. Zhang Liang and his yellow scarves. You know, there's something very comforting about, like, this ancient fucking shonen-ass story that you can play in, like, games decades apart and just know exactly who the characters and stuff are, no matter how old the game is you're playing. There's something kind of nice about that. I don't know how fast we go through food, so it looks like we didn't use up much so far. Liu Bei, what can I do for you? No one is registered. They say the Yellow Scarabs have 3 strongholds. I mean, the graphics are not amazing, but we're gonna play Dragon Quest II right after this, so we can have a comparison, right? That should give us a good, because we know Dragon Quest is good, so, I don't know, I feel like it's pretty decent. I know, like, we played Final Fantasy earlier, too, and it was black screen style interactions as well. Alright. Do I know what equipment? Does anyone have equipment? Oh, I assumed book was, save slot. I assumed it was save slot. Because it's called Destiny of an... maybe not. Wait, maybe I'll check that real quick. I assume this is just gonna be the Liu Bei story. But maybe not. If it's not, that's crazy. I meant to check if I could see if I have equipment on anybody. Item? He has a flail. Okay, I do have equipment. He doesn't have armor though, does he? Doesn't have anything. Okay, so it looks like I need robes. I need 3 or I could get leather armor. How much money do I have? I don't have a lot of money, actually. I should get 2 flails. The faster we can kill enemies, the less damage everyone gets. Alright. So provisions are how we heal. That makes sense. Liu Bei, welcome. Welcome. Please accept our Lord's request. Very Dragon Quest start. The man in the back of the room is Tao Qian. He's old as fuck. Please grant the request of the king. He's not the king, come on. Liu Bei, your name precedes you. I hear you intend to eliminate the rebels known as the Yellow Scarves. I've wanted to do that for years, but I fear in my final years and lack the strength. As you see, I'm sick and without an heir. If you succeed in dispatching the yellow scarabs, I will make you my heir. Okay, we're gonna skip some steps, but that's fine. Sure. Can I sleep in your bed? Alright, let's fight some yellow turbans. Rebel Force, go all out! Okay, we're doing way more damage now that everyone's got weapons. The smart thing is probably to at least make sure everybody has armor as well, and then rest up, but, you know, we're not gonna make it that far in this. We're also not getting a lot of money. Ha ha ha, you insolent fool. You think you can threaten us with such a small force? We'll crush you in one breath. Alright. Oh, we're just going straight to Zhongliang. Maybe we should have went a different direction first. Oh well. I almost forgot that I recorded footage for Dynasty Warriors Origins DLC and I need to edit that and release that. I almost completely forgot. I've been sitting on that for a week. Yeah, I need to sit down and Guan Yu's gonna get me toast in a second. I've done all the DLC campaigns for Dynasty Warriors Origins. I just need to put the videos up. I've got to say, I think the people complaining about that DLC are misplaced. That complaints are misplaced. I thought it was pretty good. Could it have been longer? I guess. It felt about appropriate length for each one. Yep, shouldn't have went and fought the boss first. Did they just give me all my shit back? I'm just low on. Let's see if that actually was multiple campaigns. I feel like that's too much. Yeah, these are just save files, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's just Liu Bei's story. That's what I thought. Yeah, the Zhongliang, the Yellow Turbans have the most involved one, and then the other three they're a little bit less involved, but they're more difficult. Dong Zhuo probably has the hardest one, I would say. But they all have their fun stuff going on. I found the Yuan Shao one to be really fun. There's a new character that gets added in Yuan Shao's. He shows up in the Yellow Turban one too for a little bit, I think. And you don't know who he is until the end unless you just understand who he is. But it's really fun the way they try to play it. And then the Lu Bu one, I think the Lu Bu one is honestly the least interesting one. It's not as, like, the Lu Bu you do in Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends is more interesting than that. But yeah. I enjoyed them. I just did a single playthrough, and I was thinking, man, I might want to replay some of those battles. It's basically just like, The yellow turbans one is really good because it just starts like the start of that is the final battle of it against Zhang Liao where he's all by himself and the entire rest of the combined forces and all the other characters seeing you walk behind Zhang Liang, like you're gonna be the one to finish him, and instead of walking up to him to kill him, you walk past him to be in between him and the entire army. and everyone's like, ugh. It's pretty cool. It's also got like a kind of weird tactic battle thing you do in between main battles, which is okay. Anyway, we got Dragon Warrior 2 next. Maybe I'll work on recording commentary for those. They'll be like post-commentary style videos since I was just recording. I just wanted something to play, man. I just wanted something off-stream to play. And I'm like, that sounds good. So I'm probably going to do the same thing with the Digimon Time Stranger DLC. Once the last piece of that comes out, I'll probably do it the exact same way. Or I want something to play for myself, but I'll record some commentary. I'll record it and then put commentary over it afterwards and cut the fat. This will be Dragon Warrior 2 because it's North America. Here we go. Look at that dragon. You know what? I think I might. If for some reason the games just won't go on sale, but I would like to play the Dragon Warrior HD remasters. I've never played the original games. I'd love to play the HD remasters though, for 1 through 3. Dragon Warrior Part 2. Begin a new quest. Wow, that Romance 3 Kingdoms is the same exact setup. This is just the RPG setup screen. Many years ago, a young warrior who was of the line of the great Eredrick came to Alfagard and defeated the dreaded Dragon Lord, restoring peace to the land. For many generations, the descendant of that warrior ruled Alfagard and the surrounding lands, including the kingdom of Moonbrook across the eastern sea from Alfagard. One day, the king and his daughter were talking in a courtyard, and it actually auto-progressed. What in the world is happening? Cried the king. Majesty, said the king's guard. The castle is besieged by the forces of Haragon the wizard. Haragon is here? Asked the king. Alas, sire, it is so. Then we must ride north and do battle, for these castle walls shall not stand long. Haragon shall not rule unopposed. The king? Oh, the king won. Then the king spoke to the princess. Thy life is in danger, my daughter. Hide thyself now, and whatever happens to me, thou must be strong. But father, cried the princess. Hurry, commanded the king. I must go to warn my cousin, the king of Middenhall. Father, screamed the princess, they are here. Oh, such a brave beauty, the monster mocked her. The king was enraged. Touch her, and thou shalt not survive this day, he challenged the fiend. So, hissed the monster, thou must be the lord of this miserable sandcastle, but I think not for long. No! Then the princess gasped in horror. No, father, no! Very good scene setting. Big jump from Dragon Crest 1. Having these kind of scripted sequences must have felt pretty impressive. I must reach the king of Middenhall and tell him of our defeat. Guy's wandering quite a ways. He's gonna die after he delivers that message. Thy wound looks serious. What has happened to thee? Never mind me. I must see the king. I have evil tidings that cannot wait. That's what I'm saying. Quite a cutscene to open up a game on the NES. Hear me, O king. The army of Hargon the sorcerer has sacked Moonbrook Castle, from whence I came. The evil of his magic is great, and I fear he will soon rule all the world, unless a monarch as great as thyself stands against him. Ah, the French. Connoisseurs of wine. My heir, thou hast heard the tale of this man. I am old, and this task must fall to younger hands. Thy destiny lies on that difficult road, just as it did for Erdrick the Great. For thou art of the line of Erdrick, and his doom is thine. Come with me now, if thou art ready. Now I'm in control. Look at all my stats in my leather armor. Wizard. It is difficult to see thee go. Ah. Open the treasure chest and prepare for thy journey. Now listen closely. Ah. Seek out worthy companions along thy road. And Canuck and Moonbrook, there are those who are also of Erdrick's line. They will surely help thee to defeat Hargon's dark plot. The copper sword. Bitch, you can't get me better than a copper sword. You're the king. Alright, let's go bash some slimes. Woof woof. Two big slugs. Die, big slug. I need to kill more big slug. There's slime. How dare you smile at me, you little bitch. Of experience points, thou hast gained 1. Gotta level up. We gotta level up. Look. I gotta level up. Oh, I can actually walk on the mountains. Three slimes. How dare you? Wait, that was more than 3, wasn't it? That was 6. Did I read that right? Nope, it's 3. Gonna need to rest soon. But can I level up first? Do I have a till next level? I do not have a till next level. I don't know how long it would take to do that. We'll go until we fall in battle then. Two slimes appeared. I've defeated the slime. I've leveled up. Wit and courage have served thee well, for has been promoted to the next level. Power increased by 2. Reaction speed increased by 1. HP increased by 9. Hey, it's Dragon Quest. We know it's a good game. It's cool. I'd probably sit down and play it. Next, we have... What do we have next? Gauntlet II. East Ridge. So, we've already played Gauntlet on here. It's a very arcadey game. Let's see how Gauntlet 2 feels in comparison. See if it feels like an improvement. Can't say I've ever been a big fan of this series, but who knows? Press button to begin. I guess they decided on the Valkyrie. Okay, this is not very different from the first game at all, actually. Hey, what's your class? Elk? Or sorry, elf? I know in D&D they had like in very early D&D there was some the race is the class stuff going on. I wasn't even standing on that shit. This actually feels less interesting than Gauntlet 1. The lack of music is just really... There's really no reason for it. Other than you didn't know how, or you didn't think to spend the money to do it. It's not like there's a ton of sound effects happening at the same time right now that would use up all the channels. Or that would even be more valuable even if there was. Yeah, I'm not impressed. Not impressed. Journey to Silius. Sunsoft. Okay, let's see what this... Sunsoft can have some good ones, and every once in a while I'll have a bad one, but so far on the NES, Sunsoft has done pretty good. Let's see Journey to Silius. Journey to Silius. They always have good music. Sunsoft always, like, especially because we just came from something with no music. Okay. Oh shit. After many years of space colony development, Jay's father has passed away. In a nuclear holocaust? The evening news reported that Jay's father's death was an accident. Oh, like a plant explosion. Several days later, Jay finds a floppy disk left in his father's room. I hear the terrorists are planning against the colony development. This game's already kind of got an interesting vibe to it, doesn't it? You must complete my mission if I cannot. Let's see what the gameplay's like. Dude, look at that. They will pay the price for the death of my father. Come on, don't blow it, because that was a pretty cool intro. Alright, let's see what's going on. Oh shit, something's come from the background. I don't know if the vibe really matches the intro, but the music's good. I'm kind of feeling the... Very basic, though. Oh, those are mines. Shit. Wanted posters. Who I gotta look up who like the main staff composer was for Sunsoft, because they are really underrated when it comes to the music in the NES era. Like, you hear about Square. Oh, hey there, Zem. These are the terrorists, I guess. Yeah, I don't know if they have multiple composers on staff for Sunsoft in this era or just one, but if it's just one, that guy needs more credit than he gets. Like, you hear Sega, you hear Nintendo, but you do not hear Sunsoft brought up. Alright, let's get past this first level. I want to see what's next. This almost has like a Mega Man X feel to the music, which does not exist right now. Alright, what we got? Alright, I can't shoot up, so I wonder how this is supposed to work. Shit. Oh, shit. You know what? That's a good point. Let me look up something. It's called Rough World in Japan. Wait a minute, I have multiple guns? Hold the fuck, what? Hold on. Excuse me. Yeah, I know what you're saying. He doesn't look like the intro was really intense. Oh shit. Yeah, well, we can look up what the other... Okay, ran out of ammo on that gun. God damn it. Fuck, this thing is annoying. That had to be the... Okay, so special ammo is all shared between the guns. Please tell me that was the last one. He's just slowly backing out. Or is he coming in close? Oh shit! It wasn't over! This is a very Blaster Master ass boss. You can tell it's Sunsoft. Alright. What we got happening next? Stage 2. Show me what the next one looks like. An underground sewer area? Do I come with ammo now? I do. Weird how that works. Damn, the music's good. The machine gun's kind of useless because I have a turbo button. What hit me right there? Damn. Wait, does that fill in? It does. It's like the Mega Man power balancer is like a basic feature. I feel like this was just a game for their composer to make, and they're like, we'll build something else around this. Because it's fun, but it's not like crazy on the gameplay, but the music is crazy good for an NES. Like, you just don't get games with this kind of tone in the NES. Or anything that tries to be, like, grim real isn't a good game usually on the NES. So you don't get good music with it. I bet this game, hold on, let me listen real quick. Okay, I can hear the percussion, I hear a bass. I hear a melody. I was gonna say this might have an expanded sound chip in the cart, because Dracula 3 comes out this year, so I know that's a thing. But I don't quite hear enough instruments to say that's the case. Actually, yes, there is. During this part, there's more instruments than a regular NES game. There's more of a, there's like a passive background instrument when I die. I didn't die. Like, it doesn't look amazing, but like, I'm actually liking it a lot. Let's, wait, how's the continue work? Okay, it's not a start over, it's just the level. I'm gonna fuck it, I'm gonna push a little farther. When I run into these games that are non-franchise games that interest me, I want to give them more time. That's just how it is. Like, these are like, I'm gonna have a whole list of these to make like a video about at the end of this. Like, weird games, you know, like, just like, franchise games, you know? Obviously, the games that became franchises were good because they survived. People remember them, they survived, and they got sequels. Shit like this, you don't hear anything about a sequel, you know? Stuff like Chrysalis yesterday was really cool. Just a really cool game. And it didn't get a sequel, but, like, that game was obviously used as a basis for Secret of Mana. Nobody remembers that there's a Romance of the Three Kingdoms RPG on the NES, but it came out the same time as Dragon Quest II, and it's good. Like, that's... Huh. I'm getting jacked up now. I'm being... One thing this game needs is more health drops, I would say. I don't even know if there are any, actually. Hey, these do give me checkpoints. I was trying to... So, I think Sunsoft are kind of unsung in this era. Well, some people know about Blaster Master, but that's about it. But we've had they've had 2 or 3 good games so far. They had that Freedom Force light gun game. I think this is a pretty good one. Like, just to be on the same level here, Mega Man 3 has not come out yet. Like, when it comes to running gunners, we have Mega Man 1 and 2 and Contra. And Contra, and I don't even think Super Contra was amazing. It was just okay. Pretty decently good. Maybe I do need the shotgun with the machine gun. I should probably save it for the boss, though. What I would like to see is more enemy variety. All the enemies are these white sprites. Though they are using a big amount of the sprite palette for the background, actually. Maybe that's why they're all white. That might be an actual limitation they're working with here. Yeah, the enemies are using the same palette as the main character. Their shadows are in blue. It's because the backgrounds are too complex. Weird to say, but this makes me think of Vector Man for some reason. What was that? Oh, I got a new gun. Homing missile. Maybe I should wait until I die so I can get the most out of the ammo. Look at that thing. Cool. Actually, doesn't the Wily 3 capsule use this exact attack? Did Mega Man 3 borrow from this? One of the Wily capsules is this boss. The second one... Shit. Damn, I'm running right into it. Can I get on top of this thing? No, I cannot. I just killed myself. Oh, I thought I got him. Okay, let's look up the Japanese version really quick, just to see if the character looks different. But now that I see that the enemies are the same, using the same palette, because of the palette limitations, I'm gonna bet he actually does look like that. This game is called Rough World in Japan. Let's see it. Oh wow, it's also in English in the opening. No, it is different. You called it, Zem. He absolutely looks different. And are the enemies a different? He is the same color though. It's the same palette, so I think that's still in play. I wonder if it's easier in Japanese. I wonder if the enemies die quicker. It does look more serious with this sprite, though. Oh, shit! I love how they got that shooting from the background effect. It's simple, but it's pretty cool. It's a rough world out. Is this a mini boss? Huh. Okay, let's move on. This is cool, but let's move on now. We got to get to the real games like Kickle Cubicle by Irem. Kickle Cubicle. Zim, I don't know when you got in here, but I think we had the worst run of games ever in this episode. We went... Oh, boy. We went... Swords and Serpents to Total Recall to Back to the Future Part 2, Acclaim, LJN, Battle Tank, which I could only play a Russian version of, and then Bugs Bunny's Birthday Blowout. Just fucking LJN, Acclaim, and Mindscape as far as the eye could see. All right, Kickle Cubicle. And then we got a Romance of the Three Kingdoms RPG that I didn't know existed. They came out the same time as Dragon Quest II, and honestly, was a little bit more fun to play. Off the bat, at least. Though Dragon Quest II had a really cool, lengthy opening cutscene kind of thing happen, like scripted sequence, which was neat. Kickle Cubicle. Fuck is Kickle Cubicle? KIC. Here's the thing. That was the least worst game of that set. So in context, it didn't feel that bad. It was just confusing more than it was bad. Okay. All right, I got my headphones on. I can shoot ice. Oh, it's just this. It's just this game. I mean, I don't know. Like, this is just like a game we've all seen this game before in some form. Yeah. Okay, well, this wasn't Romance of the Three Kingdoms. That's why it wasn't called that. It was called Destiny of an Emperor. And you're just playing the Liu Bei story, basically. But I was saying it's cool when you run into these games on old consoles, because I'm like, oh, I know the story, I know the characters, like, I'm not even gonna get lost about what I need to go do next. It's weird. It's one of those weird ones, like, I don't need a manual for this RPG, I know what to do. Like, it wasn't a strategy game, like Romance of the Three Kingdoms is. But it was about the same level of fidelity as Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy on FF1. Or on NES. So I was like, oh, well, that's a pleasant surprise. I'd never heard of this. And the chances are, there probably are those games. It's just they don't usually come to North America, probably. There's probably a good one on the Super Nintendo, too, probably. I got corn. Oh my god! The beautiful Fantasy Kingdom is now under the rule of the Wizard King. Did I do that, Corn? The ravishing palaces were hidden, and these islands were made to confine us. Kickle, please get back. Why is this not called Kickle Icicle? Please get back in the palaces and revive the Fantasy Kingdom. Oh, like cubicle. Cube, like cube icicle. That's what it is. Okay. Dude, I feel like I'm playing Everhood 2 again. But I'm not gonna be as disappointed with the ending. Has a game ever ruined itself so hard with an ending as Everhood 2? I don't think I've ever been more disappointed in an ending than Everhood 2. Like, it retroactively made the game worse for me, to me. Which is crazy, because Everhood had a great ending. One of the notable parts about it is how fucking crazy long and interesting that ending is. But no, literally Everhood 2's ending is just Lamau, nothing, we don't give a shit about our own game. You don't even need to play the game. Go to the last part of that game and just look for me fighting, starting a fight with like a toad monster, and then just watch what happens afterwards. You don't even need to watch the play. You can. That game is so cool and so interesting, and its gameplay is, you know, it's different, but it's arguably better than Everhood 1, depending on what you like in a game. Like, both of those are great games depending on what you're looking for. But the ending is so cynical and so bad that, like, haha, we didn't finish our game. People will do it for us. Is literally the fucking ending of that game. Haha, there's no ending. We didn't do anything. Now we're gonna dance while the credits roll. Hey, we got mod support from the day one. Too bad everyone's too pissed about us not finishing our fucking game to ever want to play it again or contribute to it. And then you look at their mod workshop, nobody makes shit for it. I don't know what the Yick playbook for the end of its game. The Yick playbook is they remade their entire fucking game, and I don't know if they made it better or not. Who knows? No, it's way more cynical than that. It is cowardice. It is flat. Oof, that's a strong word. But it feels like cowardice. Like, we didn't know how to end our game, so we didn't even try. We threw a bunch of interesting ideas into this game, and we don't know how to deal with any of them, so we're just gonna give up. That's Everhood 2. Because we're a bunch of, like, you know, psychedelic junkies, and we can throw out a bunch of words, but we can't come up with a real fucking idea out of it. Yeah, that puts me in a bad mood thinking about it. Let's move on. Hey, speaking of, hey, it's Little Nemo, the Dream Master. Little Nemo in Dream World. I was having so much fun with that game, even into the back, like the finale, up until it ended. Because it was a rug pull. It was a rug pull ending. And it was just like, oh. And I think even during the video, I couldn't even process it enough to be angry yet. but you know, like, even with later in the day, I was thinking about it, I'm like, what's their fucking problem? Like, I'm never gonna buy a game they make again. And I love their first game, and I love their second game for 90% of it. Super Saiyan Blanco? I don't think that's even possible. Except I really did like Skate or Die, and that's the last game we're gonna play today. Let's see what Little Nemo has going on. Fucking Everhood 2. What a tragic fucking waste. What a good game ruined. That's what makes me so angry. It's a good game that's got ruined for no reason. Little Nemo. This is like the Winsor McKay comic book. 1905, New York. Winsor McKay being one of the first animators. One of the people you argue whether they're the first or not. Alongside Emil Cole. And people who did like things that are not actually animation, but people argue them. And then things that are animation, but they're definitely not hand-drawn animation, like puppet animation. Let's see what's going on, Little Nemo. Hey, little boy, what are you doing here? This place is too dangerous for little boys. If you've got your mind set on staying here, I should tell you a secret. Many of the creatures here will give you a ride if you feed them candy. You can ride for as long as you like. Press select to stop. Also, many doors are locked. You'll need to collect a different key for each lock in order to get through. By the way, my name is Flip. Sounds good, Flip. Wait, did that thing, it's got spikes on it. There's no way I can ride that. You are cute. I can ride you. Or not. Thanks for telling me that mechanic right before you throw a bunch of shit it doesn't work on in front of me. Maybe I just need to throw more. There we go. Oh shit! I'm Mario! I'm Donkey Kong and I'm Mario and all that shit. I move really slow, since I'm literally wearing this I'm inside this creature's gullet. I wonder if I can feed the bees. They're moving too fast, probably. No, hold on. We gotta figure out what this mole's about. I'm doing terrible things to these creatures. I mean, this gameplay mechanic's not bad. I can't jump. I can't jump as a mole. That's a problem. What am I supposed to do? Just give it up and switch? Also, I'm killing these creatures. Like, I'm actually killing them. They're dying. They're poofing away when I'm done with them. I'm like emptying their insides out and going inside and then leaving the flesh behind. It's fucked up, little Nemo. You got some fucked up dreams, kid. Look at this cute lizard I'm gonna do terrible things to. Okay, at least this one I'm riding. Oh, no ability to jump on things. What if I went more over here? What's back here? I think Nemo's the bad guy. Wow. Yep, I knew there'd be another key. I needed what, 2 more? Or 3 more? I think I get the point. I don't want to... You move too... My biggest complaint with this game is you move too slow. Low G-Man. The Low Gravity Man by Kid. Better than Low T Man. The sequel sucks. It was a robot producing Exploration Planet, large cities, beautiful sunsets. But then they came. Sigma. We'll send in a Low G Man. I can't help the Low T Man sounds like a fucking amazing ROM hack of this. Whatever, man, just take the fucking planet, I don't care. Dude, if you're gonna blow the city, can you at least fuck my wife? Oh, man. I stunned the enemies. I don't think I killed them. This is the Low T Man. He doesn't kill. There's so much shit on the screen and I can't get rid of any of it. Like literally, I don't know, this game is kind of bullshit right off the bat. You cannot kill the enemies with your starting setup. And there's just so many of them. Yeah, you can walk on the enemies you freeze, but what good does that do when there's no platforms? Yeah, this game sucks. That's a 1. That's a... Oh, Mindscape is next. We have the game called Mule, but it's all, like, acronymed. Uh-huh. Beginner, I guess. Pick your species. Be the penis monster. Welcome, blue columner. This is like a fucking Commodore game. This is like an Atari 7800 game. It'll be back in 6 months. It's scrolling on its own. Oof. What a stream today, man. Oh yeah, you all want that. I just want to be off on my own, leave me alone. 163 gambling? You know what? I'm just going to the pub. Fuck it. Oh, wait. I spent the first day at the pub, apparently. The museum bought your antique personal computer for $200. Everybody's just gambling. All these aliens are gambling. Sunspot activity. Am I winning? No, I'm in second. I don't want whatever you're selling. What is even going on? This is some kind of auction, I assume, but I don't know what they're auctioning. Smith ore? Fucking. If the CPU ain't gonna do shit, can I just say I'm not interested and we move on, please? I'm trying to see what the different doors do. But it takes me 10 minutes to get another chance. This is so slow. I have to watch like a PowerPoint presentation every turn. I'm not interested. Move on. I like that the CPU is not interested either. Because even they're like, it's turn fucking 1, man. Please just move on. Stop trying to sell me your shit. We don't want it. No, if I'm playing this, it's with a multi-tap and 4 people. And we all have to figure out how the fuck this works. I just wanted to see one extra thing. They got to do this with every single resource, don't they? We gotta move on. We gotta move on. I'm not gonna declare anything. See you guys. Nah, I'm good. Well, you know what? This game had me with blue penis alien, but no more. Look how angry my blue penis alien looks. Oh my god. Is it my turn? Look at that. I built another house next to my house. Good god. Blue Gollumer. All right, what are we doing? We're going to the corral, right? Buy a mule. I did it. Can I buy another mule? No. Oh, there's more. How about some farm outfitting? I outfit the mule. Oh, I see. Mule installed. Transferring mule. Okay. Okay. Next we have LucasArts, Real-Time Associates, Maniac Mansion. This is published by Jaleco. It's gonna look weird. Why is Twitch such a bitch, Sam? I don't get it. You ain't saying anything worse than anybody is showing on screen right now. All right. Maniac Mansion. Maniac Mansion. Here we go. Please give me something here. It's Jaleco. It's going to be weirdly realistically sprited. Maybe Lucasfilm is actually a good partner for Jaleco. 20 years ago today. Oh, shit. All right. All right. Okay. Who am I gonna be? I'm gonna be Lieutenant Quattro Bagina. Sandy's boyfriend, organizer of a rescue. Wait, do I pick a team of 3? Awaiting for her big first break as a novelist. Alright. Let's get the photographer, the musician, and I guess this guy's by default on, right? Lieutenant Quattro Bagino. Let's go. Okay, this looks like the old mansion. I'm sure I saw Dr. Fred take Sandy here. It's up to us to get her out. This could be dangerous. If anyone wants out, let's do it. Did any of you guys see that movie? Dude, we have, stay on track. 4 kids went into this strange house, and there's only 3 of us, so I don't think it'll happen to us. Never mind. So how do we get in the mansion? We can try looking for a key under the doormat. Is this like a text adventure? Or not text adventure, like a Monkey Island style? Alright. Push, open, get, new kid, turn on, turn off, use, read. How to go to. Okay. Do they all travel as a group? No, it's just him by himself. I see. So under the doormat. Maybe... there's no lift. Open? Use? Get? I'll leave it here. Push it away? I don't think you should have the first action you need to do not be on the list. CD player. Did I try use already? What's the doormat say? It says go away. Maybe Michael knows what's going on. This does seem like a neat game, though. Not gonna lie. I bet there's a better version of this we could be playing somewhere else, though. Sid knows what to do. Just knock the fucking door over, dude. Open the door. Do it. Door's locked? Yeah? Oh no, they fused. Go to's the default. Give the doormat to Dave. I'll leave it here. Okay. I don't know, man. What other options do I have here? They said the key is underneath it. Turn on? If this very first thing wasn't so awkward, I bet we'd have a cool game here. Did I try them all? I think I tried them all. I'm just gonna wander off somewhere else now. Go to the mailbox. Open. Get what's in the mailbox. How about this? Yeah, this sucks, because I kind of want to see more, and I literally don't know what the fuck to do about this doormat. Actually, frustrating that the very first thing is not seem to use any of the options to do the thing they tell you to do directly. So I guess we just have to stop it there. That sucks. I feel like that's probably a good game, and I just feel stupid that I can't get past the very first thing. I'll have to... Damn. Maniac Mansion's on multiple things, though, isn't it? Maybe we'll see it again on a different console. Maniac Mansion. 1987 graphic adventure video game. Initially released for the Commodore 64 and Apple II. Was Lucas Games' first self-published product. Actually, no. The NES is probably the best thing it released on. Outside of maybe the Commodore 64. Which is probably why its soundtrack is a fucking banger. Because the Commodore 64 kind of had the best sound chip for 8-bit music at the time. So it was kind of built around with that in mind. It looks really cool. I just wish I could have pushed past the first screen. Oh well. Damn. Well, maybe there's something obvious that I missed. Damn. Mission Impossible is a Konami-developed game. There's a possibility this isn't terrible, though it isn't published by Konami. I'm looking up Konami instead of Mission. Whoops. Here we go. All right. Good morning, Jim. Dr. O and his secretary have been kidnapped. As always, should you or any of your IM force fail, the secretary will disown any knowledge of your actions. What's new? This message will now self-destruct in 5 seconds. Good luck, Jim. Your mission, should you decide to accept it, is to rescue Dr. O and his secretary from the Sinister 7 underground hideout. Wow, this sounds just like Jackal. Was I not supposed to shoot someone? Why is this entire game like this? You'd be smart to go into the alley. Oh, these are all different. These are different characters per life. Oh my god. Oh, this time I can kill people. Oh my god, the getting hit by a car thing is so fucking funny. Oh man, let's try that one more time. So I can't hit enemies out on the screen, and I can't stay in the middle because I'll get hit by a car. Important, switch may not release the trap. There's the alley. Nope. They must mean the alley from Total Recall. Okay. Okay, I was able to kill that guy. I must have hit an explosion or something. It's because I fired a gun, but I pressed the same button that I used to punch earlier. Next, we're going to play NES Play Action Football. Konami did it. They made a game that wasn't good on the NES. It took a while. It took a goddamn long time, but they did it. It's a licensed game, so they got all the handicap they needed to make sure they had a bad game on the NES. NES Play Action Football by Tosei, published by Nintendo. Literally just called NES. Weird. Oh, it's the first of many, it looks like. I'm sure these are going to be great. The games keep looking worse and worse as we go through 1990. It's crazy. Why are you playing this over Tecmo Bowl? That's the question you gotta ask every time after Tecmo Bowl's out. Why are you playing this instead of Tecmo Bowl? Well, I just love that I could see that there was many, many more games like this on the horizon. 1990 is a groaner of a year, man. It has the most releases of any year on the NES. There's some of its best games come out, and then in contrast, you have the fact that there is a next generation system out. The Mega Drive is out. So this is the cheap place to publish games to now. And there's just so much retro slop. Did I just run that ball the entire way while not paying attention and it took like 50 fucking seconds? Did that just happen? Sorry, I was barely thinking. Wait, is that what just happened? Did I actually just run that ball all the way down the field? And it took like a minute, and the computer didn't do shit. Oh man, what need do we what? Who needs to play any more of that? You know, it's amazing. Oh my god. I always said that the football games need to be more arcadey. That's clearly what I meant, right? The next game is called Pipe Dream, Distinctive Software. I don't know if I'd call my company that for my and release my first title. What was something called Pipe Dream? I wouldn't do a lot of things these people did. I don't know. Oof. Uh-huh. It's a lionfish? Pipe Dream. Oh, it's this. This is like a mini game and can I rotate? No, I cannot. Where's my goal? Where am I trying to get the shit? Where am I actually trying to get it to? If I can't change the... Select button did that. Did I win? I must have won. We did it. We did it, fam. Cool. Cool game. That was the game you made for your company. Distinctive software developer, publisher, bulletproof software, game title, Pipe Dream. Like, was it just a joke? Rally Bike is our next game by Visco. Oh, I have to keep pressing, because it's a bicycle, not a motorcycle. Except there's a gas meter, so it is a motorcycle, but for some reason I have to pedal it like a bike. This is just the monster truck game. This is just that monster truck game from last episode. Come on. Woo boy, this is so exciting. Yeah, this game could use more pipes. I agree. Roller Games by Konami. Oh no. Oh no. I was saying we're not at so I have a theory that anything that comes out on December 31st is a game they have to get out before they destroy their next quarter's profits. We're in September though. I was like, wait a minute, is Konami putting all its junk games that didn't work out right now? Roller Games. Oh boy, those kind of skates. Regular skates. Inline skates. In the 90s. Okay. Oh, it's roller derby. That's what it is. Whoa, hold on. These sprites are a little bit too... We are faced with an enormous problem. 3 rough teams have kidnapped the owner. The 3 good teams can only rescue him. Skills decide if you win or fail. Which team do you want to join? Probably the first team on the list. No, enter my zone and you'll never leave. No, hold on, hold on. Hold on a second. Wait a minute, Konami, are you about to make a comeback? Let's roll. Uh-oh. They made a roller skate beat 'em up? I thought it was gonna be a sports game. Come on at me, boy. The fact that I'm going so slow when we're on this part of the screen is a little disappointing. I thought I would be circling and zooming on people. I do like just fucking Superman punching people on roller skates. You gotta get the angle right, or they get you, but... Come at me. What the fuck is going on in this statistically likely scenario? Oh shit, ninjas are throwing dynamite. This is also statistically likely. Ah! No, that's what it says on the... Can I beat up these dudes? I can. Now, I was magnetically pulled into that one. Wait, what's the difference between the teams? Now I kind of want to know, because now it's like a character. Hot Flash. Oh, shit. Pretty in pink. Still fucking that up every time. That's the pose you want to see your hero doing. Boom, boom. That's the walk cycle you're looking for. Ah, shit. I don't know. It feels like you get pulled into those things. It's weird. Maybe I'll just ignore and just stay on the side here just to get past this section. Oh, wow, she's way faster. Jesus Christ. Christ, this character's so much better, it's kind of crazy. What am I supposed to do about you? Oh, there we go. I gotta get a throw, but they're not easy to land. Oh shit! Who are you? Alright, the second character was better. Let's see what the third one is. You know what? This game's kind of fun. Is it 2-player? Probably not because of the way it moves. I'm getting stronger. Just the bashing their fucking face in at 200 miles an hour is so funny to me. The fact that I can't get a throw on this guy all the time is annoying, though. I feel like that's where most of my HP is going, just trying to get the throw on this guy and failing. Okay. This guy cooled down after a minute, didn't he? Hell yeah. Alright, what's the next level? I'm gonna be Hot Flash. Never feel safe, even if area is cleared. Broken expressway. Next. Don't fall off. Oh shit, look at this. Going some turbo tunnel. Ah! Never feel safe, ever. Oh, the arrows were there. Oh shit! I never felt safe. I felt safe for Ugh. But somehow Back to the Future 2 and 3 were better than Back to the Future 1, but that didn't make them not a contender for worst game on the system. Shit. Alright. Alright. You know what? We got one more for today. Skater Die 2. The Search for Double Trouble. Published and developed by Electronic Arts. The first Skater Die was notable for just not letting you fucking not crash doing any jump at all. So we'll see if Skater Die 2 is an improvement. I'm gonna say something. That guy saying die is sampled in the game Kid Chameleon, which I think has nothing to do with Electronic Arts, but it is absolutely that soundbite. Rodney, owner of Rodney's skate shop, very hip daddy-o to the local skate crowd. Look to him for better skateboards. Lester, son of Rodney, primo skater who's too cool for words. He'll teach you all the right skate tricks, but good luck finding him. He always skates solo. Ariel the mermaid. Local thrashers. Don't let her good looks fool you. She'll skate you into the ground. Ice Pick, the local loco. Stay clear of this dude and his pals. He's always looking for no good and always finding it. And you, our hero. It's another beautiful day in the quiet town of Elwood. Perfect weather for the mayor's wife to take her poodle Fifi for a nice walk. And for you to take your board out and kill her dog. For some serious sidewalk shredding. I know, right? I'm a pimp now. The antique store is having a sale. Hey, poser, where'd you learn to ride? Oh no, there he is. You think you'd just kind of jump into a game like this. Buzz off, Icepick. Who are you calling poser? Ack. Really? Fifi! This is like a joke game, I'll be honest. Later, in the mayor's office. Yes, dear, I know, dear. I'll declare war against all skating. Next day. Mayor bans skateboards. Major bummer, dude. These voice samples. These are the times that try skater souls. Aggro. I'm Rodney. Take some time to cruise these streets and nab any rad stuff you might see. Tacos, fries, tapes, and CDs. Come find me if you ever need a better board. Look for my dear boy Lester. He's got a lot of skate tricks to teach you. Oh no. All of that just to get the same fucking control scheme? Oh man. You gotta be shitting me. This is what I get to work with? All that for this? That kind of pisses me off, to be honest. Like, not even a nonchalant, haha, this game's bad, but why'd you do all that lead up for this? I'm stuck. Dude, the controls are non-existent. This is embarrassing. This is fucking embarrassing. What the fuck? Why is the track so good? Don't worry, it just takes me 20 seconds to turn around. Oh, I better go inside that store. I'm just gonna kill my dude here. Wow, that might actually be the worst game I've played on here. Which is crazy that it had all that shit going on at the beginning. But that might actually be the worst playing game. Besides the ones that just don't work because they're power pad games, that might actually be the worst one. Huh. Damn. Well, it's that time where we put the scores in for today. Holy shit. What a day. There's no way we're gonna get worse than this, I don't think. We're in the summer of the most releases on the system. I don't think we could have hit it worse. Where is my desktop? There we go. Okay. Little League Baseball Championship. Stock baseball game number 17. Mad Max. 1. Pictionary. Holy fuck. Zim, you missed Pictionary. In which I said the words aloud. How can LJN fuck up Pictionary? And if the game, the answer was they turned into a crate carrying game. Fuck. You shot a gun right through. Snake Rattle and Roll. That was just a stock game. Solstice. Which one was this? I don't remember. The Wizardry game was like a 2. Barker Bill's trick shooting. It's just Duck Hunt again, but not as interesting. Dick Tracy was a 2. Narc, I kind of liked Narc. It wasn't a good game, but it was a game where I got to play as a narc, and I just got to shoot homeless drug-addicted people with a machine gun. In context of today's games, Narc might be a 4. I'm gonna give it a 3, but you know, on the right day, Narc is a pretty good game. Swords and Serpents. This wasn't good, right? No. Total Recall was a 1. Back to the Future 2 and 3 was a 1. Battle Tank was a 1. Birthday Blowout isn't a 1, it's a 2. Classic Concentration is just a basic game show game. Destiny of an Emperor was decent. I'll give that a 4. Dragon Warrior will get a 5. Gauntlet was disappointing. I'm giving it a 2. It doesn't even get a 3. Journey to Silas. Rough World. I like that. I'll give it a 4. Kickle Cubicle. It was alright. I'll give it a 3. Little Nemo was slow, but besides that, it was alright. I'll give it a 3. Low G-Man, that's a 1. Mule, that's a 1. Maniac Mansion. I want to go back and look at this after I figure out what I was doing wrong. I'm going to give it a 4. So it can be on my list of games that I thought were cool. NES Action Play Football, that was... Mission Impossible. Give that a 1. NES Play Action Football, below average football game. Pipe Dream, below average puzzle game. Rally Bike, below average racing game. Roller Games, I'll give it a 4. Skater Die 2 gets a 1. There's a lot of 1s and 2s in today's episode. A lot. So what are we looking at in the next one? We're going to go from September to December 1990. Where you see the red here, that means the Super Nintendo is now out. Anything after this point is games released on the NES after the Super Nintendo exists. I didn't do it for when the Mega Drive exists because I don't know why I didn't, but that's like, hey, this people who like this console have replaced it by now, or are really thinking about it, and all the games have to be considered with that context, right? So we're gonna get our last set of pre-Super Nintendo games, basically, in the next section. We got, what do we got? Street Fighter 2010, the beat 'em up that's not Street Fighter. I have played this game. A Thunderbirds game, like the puppets? That sounds crazy. Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse is a great game. That's probably going to be our swan song for the NES during its prime, probably. Gremlins 2. There's Dr. Mario. But Gremlins 2 has a video game. I gotta see it. And it's made by Sunsoft. Oh shit. There's a lot of potential here. Gremlins 2 by Sunsoft. Oh shit. Okay, that one's got me wondering. There's a Nightmare on Elm Street game by LJN. That's gonna be something. Mega Man 3. That's my favorite NES Mega Man, and it's the last one before Super Nintendo, so that's, yeah. Silver Surfer. The Noid game. Which apparently is not a Noid game, based on that Japanese name. Well, we got some shit. We got some shit in the next section. Gremlins 2 is the one I want to know more about. Okay. I fucking love Gremlins 2. And Sunsoft has been, underrated developer for the NES. So I want to see what they do with that. Okay. Well, that's what we got on the next section. Hope everyone enjoyed watching me squirm during today's episode. And I hope everybody has a good day. I'll see you guys on the next one.